Well, as Brant alluded to there just a little bit earlier, we'll jump right into the males. We only had 2 gilts in that particular litter, and the one that Levi's got hooked up will be Lot 3, 1-4, and then the little guy there in the corner will be Lot 4, 1-5. Again, above and beyond special effect Gladiator. The special effect Gladiator sow would be a litter mate to Taylor Rhodes's gilt that was champion there in the junior show at Illinois State Fair. Obviously, if you follow our program, the Gladiator stuff on the bottom side has been extremely successful for us from the south side of stuff, with the champion there shown by Lane Byers in 2022. So Lot 3 and Lot 4, 1-4 and 1-5.
Go ahead, Brent.
Well, we get into the barrows, and I tell you what, it's a lot like the pair of gilts that were just in here. You got the big one that is probably more ready today and will probably feed into an earlier show. A lot like that first gilt, just in terms of his build, just extremely square. And can't emphasize enough, boy, their feet and legs in this whole litter is just incredible. Their hocks aren't a question at all. In fact, they might hock in a little bit with normally pigs you feed. You want to start that way because these got enough spread and width to get wide, and you know their hock's going to stay secure. The little one, a later show, but boy, his rib and body, like we talked about, that little gilt, and I think just his presence and his shape coming out of the back of his blade is extremely good. I think an excellent pair.
Yeah, I do, and I think Brant alluded to you probably got some different feeding targets and windows here. I think the -4 hog looks like the hog that's going to get out and grow, and I mean, big square-chested, real good in his upper lines, and the length and the levelness to the top of that thing's hip is very, very good. I mean, looks like a hog that can feed into a January, February show if needed. A hog that just looks like he just needs time and feed and groceries, and not a whole lot of additives, just some maybe extra punch at the end there, and I think all the basics are there. But he does look like a hog that could grow if you want him to. Now you get to -5. I mean, a boxy one. I mean, if you're looking for February, maybe stretch even further than something like a San Antone, I think this hog's one of those that doesn't hit you probably as one that's going to grow quite as fast. But, I mean, proportions, balance, head and neck shape, bone, squareness, it's all there. Just doesn't look like he had the advantage of quite as much milk on the sow there to get started in life. But that could be to your benefit from a maturity standpoint on down the road there, at whatever you want to target him at. But I think a good pair here again that offers some differences, but yet both offer a lot of quality.
And I will add in just a little bit that -4, kind of the bigger hog, he is a cribbed. He'll be fixed at our expense. And Brett would probably agree with me. He's probably fed just as many as if that I have out of this particular sow line. And, we talked about maybe these two hitting different endpoints, but I think Brett would agree. When you ask them for it at the end, oh, my gosh, they giddy up and go, and they'll give it to you. They do respond and do the right things. So.
I'll add in, too, both of these are flagtail. I think makes them balance up really good.
Yeah, that's right, especially in this breed.